Hey beautiful people, and welcome back to the channel Glow Through It with Yasmin. Today I want to speak from the heart about something so many of us struggle with after a relationship ends. Closure. We grow up thinking closure means a conversation, a final talk, a proper apology, an explanation that makes the pain make sense, right? But what I've learned, and it took me a long time to learn this, is that real closure isn't something that they give you, it's something you give yourself. So I want to talk a little bit more about what that looks like. Closure isn't a conversation. The truth is sometimes the conversation never comes. The text never arrives, the apology never lands, and yet life still goes on. You're still left with the hurt, the confusion, the questions. But here's what I had to realize. Closure is when you stop needing their validation to move forward. It's when you stop waiting for them to finally get it. Because even if they did, it wouldn't undo what happened. Lack of accountability is the answer. So when someone can't take full accountability for how they treated you, that right there is your answer. If a man can't sit with your pain, name what he did, and truly own it without deflecting, minimizing or blaming you, saying things like it wasn't that bad, or I've known people that have done way worse, that is not emotionally mature enough to be in your life. That is not a person that you want to be in your life. That's not maturity or accountability. Accountability is a form of love. It's not just saying I'm sorry. It's showing that your feelings mattered, even if the relationship didn't last. So when all you get is silence or a half-hearted excuse, that's not love. That's self-preservation on their part. Silence is communication. Let's talk about silence. We think silence means confusion. Maybe he's still thinking. Maybe he's just not sure. But silence is communication. It speaks volumes. It says, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to face what I've done. And sometimes painfully, it says, you're just not worth the truth. But please hear me when I say this, that silence is not about your worth. It's about their capacity or lack of it. No apology. Well, we heal anyway. The person who hurt you might never admit it. They might never explain themselves. They might minimize what they did. They might tell other people lies about you, and that hurts. But your healing cannot wait for their growth. So let them go in peace. Not because they deserve peace, but because you do. You deserve peace more than you deserve answers. And self-closure is your superpower. Your power is in self-closure. That's when you take your story back. Write that letter and don't send it. Cry, scream, pray, meditate, whatever it takes. Do the inner work, rebuild yourself, because the most beautiful part is you don't need that apology to start again. You just need your own permission. And don't carry their denial. One last thing. Sometimes people will rewrite the story. They'll downplay what they did. They'll act like nothing happened. They'll shift the blame onto you to make you look as bad as them. But that's not honesty, that's avoidance. And that's not yours to carry. Their refusal to face themselves doesn't define you. Your decision to rise, to heal, and to move forward, that defines you. So if you're sitting there waiting for a text, for an apology, for closure, let this be your sign. You can stop waiting. You can stop wondering. And you can close that door yourself with grace, with power, and with peace. If this spoke to you in your heart, let me know in the comments. Remember, I'm right here with you girls on this journey. And I'm sending you love, strength, and the reminder that you are already enough, no closure required. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Until next time, take care of your heart. Lots of love. Mwah.
I'm sick and tired of loose rap.